We are in the middle of a conversation with Stephen Yager, one of the co-founders of OutsourcingThingsDone.com. They are an outsourcing website where you can hire a virtual assistant for what you said, $1,200 a month.
$1,200 a month.
How much of that money goes to the employee?
So our average worker is probably anywhere from $400 to $700 a month.
And are we taking advantage of those people?
Not at all. We actually pay them a little bit more than what they're normally getting at other outsourcing operations or call centers or whatever you want to call them. It's the way it works over there. I think our setup's quite unique. We run as if we were running here locally. They're all working on Macs. Most have dual monitors. All have full-size desks. Traditional outsourcing operations are tiny, and you're working on whatever computer they can get you that's the cheapest possible thing.
Now, what about presence? In communication, how do clients typically communicate? Because how many hours ahead are the Philippines?
Oh, now
you should know this.
12.
You should know this. You're the outsourcing guy.
I know, but we run 3 different 8-hour shifts, so there's guys always working.
Okay, but nevertheless, it's night there when it's day here,
yes.
Pretty much. So how does communications happen between client and outsourcer?
So it depends on the client, but most clients use Skype for screen sharing so that the virtual assistant can show their screen of what they're doing, or the client can take control of the screen and show them what to do. There's online video is huge. We do a ton of online video for, at the beginning, like placing the worker and figuring out who's the right fit with the right client. We get the client to shoot a video and the VAs shoot videos, and you learn a lot more from somebody even when they're not speaking. Just their smile or everything is sort of
their
part
energy,
of it.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah. You can hear people's enthusiasm. So we do lots with video as a way to help things move along. We use an internal tool called Yammer. It's like Twitter but locked down, so it's for internal communications only, and it's got an iPhone app, so the client can be running around doing whatever they do, check their Yammer on their iPhone, and communicate with their person directly. A big one is Google's Gmail. Gmail's got free phoning in North America built within Gmail. So our guys in the Philippines can open up their Gmail accounts, dial the phone that's in Gmail, and make free calls back into North America, which is an unbelievable deal.
Okay.
For doing it for free. We talk about wikis. Wikis are huge for having all the systems and procedures documented, so that the ideas behind them is that so the person can't make a mistake. And if they do make a mistake, it's better. We encourage the client to think of it as if it's your fault. Look at the instructions in the wiki and sort of find out why the guy made an error, and figure out maybe that it's steps 1 to 15, but it needed to be steps 1 to 17.
Why did you choose the Philippines?
So we like the Philippines for a bunch of different reasons. We looked a little bit at China, India, Philippines. Actually, my business partner right now is in Vietnam. We chose the Philippines because the English is fantastic. The Philippine people are awesome to work with.
Culturally very close to North America.
Very close to North America. It's very Americanized.
Yeah.
So they've got everything that you would see in North America. Maybe it's just a couple years behind, but they've got it all. And it's like street people. Everybody speaks English. People that never went to school there speak English. It makes me feel with one language. It makes me feel stupid.
So outsourcing, and I guess the final thing that I want to talk about is you guys do basically full-time virtual assistants.
Yes.
Now, do you have cases where clients share assistants if they don't quite have the need for full-time, or is it pretty much a one-on-one?
We've got a few clients that will share, but the way we tell the client is one of them is our client and one of them is in charge. If they share their virtual assistant with their colleague or their friend or another business that they might own or whatever, we don't care. But to us, we have a relationship with the main person, and that's where all communication goes. We bill one person. The VA is responsible to talk to that and deal with that one person.
VA is virtual
assistant. Yeah, sorry. And then, however the client decides to have people within their business delegate, that's, we've got lots of virtual assistants that deal with 13, 15, 20 different people within an organization because they're all using that one person as a resource.
Now, help me paint a little broader picture, though. We've talked a lot about realtors as an example. What are some of the other real industries that it's really having an impact on?
An easy one is any software company. So, companies like Ubertor, anybody that's building a software application, online software, whatever.
Versioning for iPhone and Android, all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
so like handling customer service is a great thing to do. It can be, you can get the 24-hour benefit out of it because you're running multiple shifts. It's easy to do support for web apps through tools like live chat, which pulls if there was an accent, it pulls the accent away where it becomes irrelevant because they're doing live chat tech support anyways. We do, we've got legal assistants, web designers, bookkeepers. We do lots of bookkeeping for North American clients. Web design's a big one. Programming is okay. It's not a huge thing over there to find programmers.
Yeah.
It's
that seems to be the sweet spot of India and in the former Soviet Union seems to be a lot. And I had a really good question, which was my final one, which was the 24-hour clock. I find it compelling that the thought of being able to send all of my tasks to be done before I wrap up for the day. And then first thing in the morning, everything that I asked to be done should be done.
Yeah.
That's got to be a tremendous productivity benefit.
It is very cool, yeah, so that you're able to either assign tasks that you're not able to do, or if you've got one of your people that are here that haven't finished the task, they can pass it on to somebody to continue it, so when they come back to work, the ball's always moving forward. So they can jump back in, and the task is not where they left it, it's been pushed forward by somebody in the Philippines or wherever.
You've never lost momentum. Now, if you're not ready for a full-time virtual assistant, but you are intrigued by the concept. I like some of the boutique outsourcing services. I use Odesk for some little projects. If you go to odesk.com, you can check it out. You've looked at it, I'm sure.
Yeah, Odesk, and there's Elance. They do similar thing.
I haven't checked out Elance, but Odesk, it's all task-centric. So if you just need a logo designed, or if you just need a simple little piece of work done, maybe an HTML newsletter developed, or any of that kind of stuff done, you can just put it out there. And they've even got a facility for people to bid on the business. You say, I have a $60 budget to do this, and you might not think it's enough money to get it done. You can put it out, and you'll get bids, not just from people overseas, but you'll get bids from people in North America for the same job. And it gives you a real feel for how the whole outsourcing model can work. You want more information? OutsourcingThingsDone.com is the place to go to learn more about it. Stephen Yeager's been my guest. Thanks for coming in, Steve.
Thanks for having me.